this life, I'm crazy, I'm mad, doing no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, yeah. Baby, I'm bad.
I just wanna stay bad, stay mad. Chip on my shoulder cause they treat me like an outcast. I ain't gonna take that, stay back. I'll be swinging hard till the hits come in all caps. I ain't gonna lay back, pray that someone's gonna help me. Ain't nobody like that. I ain't gonna wait, that's all fact. Give me one shot and I'll never get the throne back. I'm sick of being cautious, I'ma go cause something, can't stop this. I'ma steal everybody's lane, call it shoplift. Sick of hearing everyone complain when they thoughtless. Taste the pain, it's like candy canes. It makes me go change into a better frame, into a better name. Society's insane, we all live for fame, yeah. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life. I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, doing no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, yeah. Baby, I'm bad. I just wanna stay bad, stay mad. Chip on my shoulder cause they treat me like an outcast. I ain't gonna take that, stay back. I'll be swinging hard till the hits come in all caps. I ain't gonna lay back, pray that someone's gonna help me. Ain't nobody like that. I ain't gonna wait, that's all fact. Give me one shot and I'll never get the throne back. I'm sick of being cautious, I'ma go cause something, can't stop this. I'ma steal everybody's lane, call it shoplift. Sick of hearing everyone complain when they thoughtless. Taste the pain, it's like candy canes. It makes me go change into a better frame, into a better name. Society's insane, we all live for fame, yeah. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up. Only
baby I'm bad. I just wanna get caught up in this life, I'm crazy, I'm mad. Do it no cap, only got one, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed, baby I'm bad, baby I'm bad. I got cash in the bag, stadium packed, put a rock star on the side, live it up, on the attack, baby I'm bad. I just wanna get caught up in this life, I'm crazy, I'm mad. Do it no cap, only got one, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed, baby I'm bad, baby I'm bad. I got cash in the bag, stadium packed, put a rock star on the side, live it up, on the attack, baby I'm bad. I just wanna get caught up in this life, I'm crazy, I'm mad. Do it no cap, only got one, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed, baby I'm bad, baby I'm bad. I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad. I just wanna get caught up in this life, I'm crazy, I'm mad. Do it no cap, only got one, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. I just wanna stay bad, stay mad. Chip on my shoulder cause they treat me like an outcast. I ain't gonna take that, stay back. I'll be swinging hard till the hits come in all caps. I ain't gonna lay back, pray that someone's gonna help me. Ain't nobody like that. I ain't gonna wait, that's all fact. Give me one shot and I'll never get the throne back. I'm sick of being cautious, I'ma go cause some pain, can't stop this. I'ma steal everybody's lane, call it shoplift. Sick of hearing everyone complain when they thoughtless. Taste the pain, it's like candy canes. It makes me go change into a better frame, into a better name. Society's insane, we all live for fame, yeah. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life, I'm crazy, I'm mad. Do it no cap, only got one, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. I got cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life, I'm crazy, I'm mad. Do it no cap, only got one, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. I got cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life, I'm crazy, I'm mad. Do it no cap, only got one, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. I won't obey. You cannot tell me what I cannot say. I'm here to last, so yeah, I'm here to stay. I'll live each second like my final day. You can't take that away. Yeah. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life, I'm crazy, I'm mad. Do it no cap, only got one, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. I got cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life, I'm crazy, I'm mad. Do it no cap, only got one, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. I got cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life, I'm crazy, I'm mad. Do it no cap, only got one, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life, I'm crazy, I'm mad. Do it no cap, only got one, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad.
I just wanna stay bad, stay mad, chip on my shoulder cause they treat me like an outcast. I ain't gonna take that, stay back, I'll be swinging hard till the hits come in all caps. I ain't gonna lay back, pray that someone's gonna help me, ain't nobody like that. I ain't gonna wait, that's all fact, give me one shot and I'll never get the throne back. I'm sick of being cautious, I'ma go cause some pain, can't stop this. I'ma steal everybody's lane, call it shoplift. Sick of hearing everyone complain when they thoughtless. Taste the pain, it's like candy canes. It makes me go change into a better frame, into a better name. Society's insane, we all live for fame, yeah. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, I'll live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, yeah. Baby, I'm bad.
I just wanna stay bad, stay mad, chip on my shoulder cause they treat me like an outcast. I ain't gonna take that, stay back, I'll be swinging hard till the hits come in all caps. I ain't gonna lay back, pray that someone's gonna help me, ain't nobody like that. I ain't gonna wait, that's all fact, give me one shot and I'll never get the throne back. I'm sick of being cautious, I'ma go cause some pain, can't stop this. I'ma steal everybody's lane, call it shoplift. Sick of hearing everyone complain when they thoughtless. Taste the pain, it's like candy canes. It makes me go change into a better frame, into a better name. Society's insane, we all live for fame, yeah. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. packed, baby I'm bad. I just wanna get caught up in this life, I'm crazy, I'm mad. Do it no cap, only got one, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed, baby I'm bad, baby I'm bad. I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, I'm living up on the attack. Baby I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life, I'm crazy, I'm mad. Do it no cap, only got one, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed, baby I'm bad, baby I'm bad. I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, I'm living up on the attack. Baby I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life, I'm crazy, I'm mad. Do it no cap, only got one, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed, baby I'm bad, baby I'm bad. I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life, I'm crazy, I'm mad. Doing no cap, only got one, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, Yeah.
baby, I'm bad.
I just wanna stay bad, stay mad. Chip on my shoulder cause they treat me like an outcast. I ain't gonna take that, stay back. I'll be swinging hard till the hits come in all caps. I ain't gonna lay back, pray that someone's gonna help me. Ain't nobody like that. I ain't gonna wait, that's all fact. Give me one shot and I'll never get the throne back. I'm sick of being cautious, I'ma go cause something, can't stop this. I'ma steal everybody's lane, call it shoplift. Sick of hearing everyone complain when they thoughtless. Taste the pain, it's like candy canes. It makes me go change into a better frame, into a better name. Society's insane, we all live for fame, yeah. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life, I'm crazy, I'm mad. Do it no cap, only got one, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only got one, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, I'm living up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life, I'm crazy, I'm mad. Do it no cap, only got one, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life. I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life, I'm crazy, I'm mad. Doing no cap, only got one, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad.
bad.
I just wanna stay bad, stay mad, chip on my shoulder cause they treat me like an outcast. I ain't gonna take that, stay back, I'll be swinging hard till the hits come in all caps. I ain't gonna lay back, pray that someone's gonna help me, ain't nobody like that. I ain't gonna wait, that's all fact, give me one shot and I'll never get the throne back. I'm sick of being cautious, I'ma go cause something, can't stop this. I'ma steal everybody's lane, call it shoplift. Sick of hearing everyone complain when they thoughtless. Taste the pain, it's like candy canes. It makes me go change into a better frame, into a better name. Society's insane, we all live for fame, yeah. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only got one, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
Ladies
Wonderful
and gentlemen.
evening. And you just didn't hear it in the background, but now you hear it in the background. It's
Hey,
a
guys.
Just Duocast this night. Hey, Buffonato, how are you?
Hey Ele, welcome. I'm fine, and I'm hyped for this fucking game
Oh, yeah.
because these
Me
two teams are hot as fuck. The whole division that we're streaming tonight is hot as fuck.
Oh, yeah, it's just more than hot as fuck. In my stream, guys, you see the division score table. Division 2, Finland lose, 35 points, place 1. HTD, hate it. Oh, just a moment. I have to turn off my audio. Now, HTD hated 8 games, 24 points. Cerus, 8 games, 24 points. EG on place 4, 7 games, 20 points. And then the 501 ES and the Circle with 19 and 18 points. So the place 2 to place 6, they are fucking close.
Yeah, so
And
basically
Circle,
not many games divide this and the division stays hot.
yeah. Except at the first place.
That one is rather stable, Finns let loose.
Yeah.
Doesn't
Yeah,
let
but,
much to say. Maybe you can tell about the matches from yesterday because you were there and
Yeah,
were a part of it.
Cerberus, yeah, for
Really?
sure. Cerberus match versus Finland lose. It was honestly for me as a shooter and yeah, as a lead in the front line. It was very relaxed and sweaty, but all in all, our goal was to, or our mindset was, each point we take is a win. It doesn't matter if it's 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 points. Each point we take, the game is a win. And yeah, we got 2 points yesterday. We had a solid line. The drop off was not so obvious for one side. I mean, with 1 or 2 better plays, we could have the mid take and the mid cap. Also, we were close to start a progress for the mid cap to have a 3-2-2. And all in all, never we lost the second point. Solid 90-minute game.
Mm-hmm.
That's all to say.
That's nice. I think let's return to the game. For those of you viewers that wonder who's that EG Eastern group, that's Red War and Jaeger that reformed to a big Russian clan altogether and took some of the best players of their regions, as far as I understood, and combined them in one massive beast that will have their first official game in the ECL, well, under this new name, with a few new people. So it will be very interesting how the Circle will hold up against these guys.
Yeah, and of course, and that's the point. The regroup, the new name, not the new name, but new players, and the close points of place 2, 3, and 4.
Mhm.
EG, 20 points, 4 points behind Cerberus and Hated, and this match will decide if they jump up to place 2 with 25 points, go on place 2, 3, and 4 together with Cerberus and Hated, if they take 4 points, or just stay on the 4th place if they get less than 4 points. And that's so fucking interesting in this division.
Yeah, and I think also the teams are on a similar level. So we will see some glorious fights between them. Let's have a quick look at the predictions. What do you think?
Oh yeah, the prediction.
Is the blue part slightly in favor of Eastern Group?
Yeah, okay.
But I think both teams have a fair chance, as it looks like, according to the masses. What do you say?
So, my personal opinion, from a streamer point of view, then there's the other point of view and the wish. So my personal opinion, Eastern Group is the favorite in this game because of the reinforcers of people, or new people just under the flag of Eastern Group. There came some people from WTH and teams like that, and the circle, as far as I know, they lost a couple of people, especially in the RT, and in our opinion, Severus' opinion, my opinion, Circle was very strong because of their artillery, and those two changes will have a big impact on this team. So my opinion is Eastern Group is the favorite in this game to win.
Yeah, I think they will definitely be the favorite, and Circle will have to pull off the underdog role, but
oh yeah, we know the underdog role. You know the underdog role.
Let's have a quick look to the map, shall we?
Yeah, let's have.
That will be sketch like that. Bam! We will play on Saint-Mer-du-Mont, and I think let's make it short and spicy because the game will hopefully start very soon. 2 minutes to starting time. We have at around Pierce Farm, we have quite open areas where artillery is very useful. Although these teams will be sniping each other's RT very professionally and proficiently. Around AA network, you have some more close combat lines where you can reach the cap better than on Pierce Farm, where you can sneak through some wheat fields. Let's hope we see some people with white helmets, shall we?
Yeah, hopefully.
And what do you have to say about Dugout? I think this should be the most interesting point to see in this setup of 3, to my mind.
Yeah, honestly, I don't know. I don't know what I have to say to those points or to everything here, because as you said, PS Farm is pretty easy for allies, not so easy for exiles. Dugout. You know, I casted the game WTH versus 116 ground, and it was a meat grind. They fought about each fucking meters, and the ground were lucky that they kept the mid at first, and that's the reason why they won this match, in my opinion. And here we'll see the same. It depends on the drop off and who has the better fights, the better positions to bring to keep out the enemy OPs from this point.
And if somebody pulls off your move with the t-shirt, I mean...
It was this map, just saying. And the enemy was the circle, just saying. It was a very funny move, and just more funny was the small clip you did afterwards.
I did it with pleasure. It had to be done.
Yeah, it had. Oh, maybe we can show the clip laterly, or not just
Yeah, we
what
can do that.
did.
And I think as the match will be starting very soon, whoever wants to see the match in German will be over at ECL stream.
Yes.
Whoever wants to see it in English can stay here. You can also switch on the sound of one of the others if you like one of the voices more, and watch the other stream if you like the camera movement
Sure.
more there.
Whatever you
Whatever
want,
you
guys.
do, and the game starts. So
And
see you in the
later,
podcast.
Bafanator.
Bye bye.
Yeah, postcast.
Ladies and gentlemen, Eastern Group versus the Circle, and we will join Pizza Mozzarella in the artillery squad. That's under, what's his name? Oi, oi, oi. Need to find him. Where is Pizza Mozzarella? Must have flown off the server. Then let's just see where we can join. Which looks like arty squads. Well, I just joined somewhere then. If it's not clear, if the guy's not here. And we will go into the admin cam. There we go. And now let's see what these two teams have prepared around the artillery. They're already building very, very busily here at the side of Eastern Group. And we have to switch the screen, damn it. Oh, fuck. There we go. To stream. There we go. They have visibly built some barriers already. Sideways barrier more to defend from infantry, and infantry they have they have put barbed wire all around the point, as we know it from most of these teams that play on a higher level in a competitive. Let's see what the Circle is pulling off here. And they did absolutely the same thing. Surrounded in barbed wire, no one getting in there as easily. And the artillery is protected. As we see, we have Pierce Farm as the point of contention here. And there goes the match. Eastern Group versus the Circle. Eastern Group in their first competitive match under this name. And we're having a quick look on the map. As we see here, the drop-off coming in. Trucks all over the map. On the other side, they're a bit further back because the town there holds them off slightly. And we have a machine gun on top of the truck instead of the anti-tanks on the side from the Circle. The first shots are fired down the road as the truck is being spotted by the tank. Butt shots still flying over. Can we see more? Here the first guys of Eastern Groups are arriving near the hard cap and starting the progress. And there goes the tank running up the street. And Eastern Group has the deployment off towards the hard cap, taking control of it. The Circle still a bit back, coming on the outside flank here with source code, Sprayman and Elba. And there we have the first truck. Eating artillery and a rocket from Linoleos. As Linoleos takes out one, takes out two. Nice play by him. And we have another truck arriving as Eastern Group is already on the move to have a nice front line being built in front of Pierce Farm. So looked here. And we have Mr. Sane coming in from the front as the artillery starts shelling in slowly and steadily. And the artillery on the outside flank just took out the second truck and the infantry there. But this flank is being held nicely by the artillery of Eastern Group. Around the hard cap. Shit's lit, as we would say, in a more unflattering manner. And with the tanks, we have a more passive position on both sides. The Panzer IV there is taking shots from the medium tank or an anti-tank gun. And there we see them shooting from the distance. Will they load in time and they take out the medium tank? And with this, it is 3-2 for Eastern Group. Coming off dominant in the start. And we will have a small zoom towards the Luchs here. That managed to sneak himself into the hard cap and is surrounded by infantry. Let's see what Boyd can do about this. As we have there... not much it seems. But the steward is interested in this tank. And the next map, as you see, so in another game, but I think the other way around with Circle and Cerberus is Saint-Mer-du-Mont. Very stable defense on Saint-Mer-du-Mont. We will have a quick flyover. We see only the commander there so far taking control of stuff. The rest of the map, the Circle, is having a rather wide flank. Controlling and preparing the next assaults. So nobody sneaks through. There we go. Now with the artillery shelling in. It looks rather stable at the moment for Eastern Group here around this cap. And I think we will follow the flank here on this side as that's the most direct way towards Saint-Mer-du-Mont. Circle also has 2 squads here. Counter pushing on this side, giving a meat grind. But let's see what the medium here can do. The medium of Big Bang, Shadow and Cosmo. How they can help out their dear friends here that are holding on here in a fight. As the Eastern Group has 2 stewards on the map, also controlling a good amount of area. They're getting far flanked by the Circle and from the front. They have a few guys on the map. But look at that, the tank is regulating and helping them push forward. All they need to do is Knopf, who is doing a fantastic job in holding the corner here and keeping his team stable on that flank. Absolutely amazing. And there we have some snipes and a Panther arriving for the Circle. Now here in position with Jon Snow. And the commander. The Eastern Group is counter pushing. Pushing out, coming on. There we go. Knux now. Burst in line. The tank finally managed to take out the supplier. It took a tank. And the squad of Knooks here in midst of a lot of people that are now pushing forward with the support of their Panther. And let's have a look how it's looking for Eastern Group. No heavy tanks yet on the map so far. So the dominance should be on the side of the circle. What tank can play depends on tank lane play. But look at this. Medium here, very, very safe. Behind bushes. Supported by infantry, surrounded. They're pushing out in front of it. Tanks managed to smoke for them so they can move up. And now we'll move up as well. But with the Panther to its sides, aiming in its direction. Nope, 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 nope. Did not see it. Depends. I wonder if the medium tank there saw it. If he keeps going, that will be the sentence for the medium tank. And there it goes. Only a turret shot. As the medium manages to retreat and fight off the German infantry there off the circle. Further along. Later there with the rocket. If he manages to pen the tank, he takes it out and lettering with the epic shot from the front. Takes out a medium tank and brings up his guys to head on and fight Macbeth Head. We will have a quick look on the other side of the map to see what's going on there with the Stuarts. Not much. And we have a very, very wide flank here from Baron von... Very long name. And yeah, they can actually pull off here a nice attacking Gary, I guess. In the red that... I'm talking about it, opening the map and seeing it. There we see it. Very nice. For the Eastern Group, this will mean they will create a pincher maneuver on the side and put pressure on the circle on the way towards the next point. And there we have also Puma from the circle, having snuck through the back. And now coming to the Dukais. And Ege Linoleos has seen the Puma. Puma stop and gets taken out with one rocket to the side. Nice shot by Linoleos. But he has more tanks on his end as the Panther here is preparing the offense together with Sprayman. I'm really interested here in this flank because there it's getting detected. And I think that's a red zone Gary, isn't it? Nope, that's an enemy Gary that the squad lead was on. But the red zone Gary should also not be far off. And it's already locked by the commander being close to it, as we have tank here taking it out point blank. Nice job by the medium tank here. And there we have the chat with the white helmet, commander of the circle. We were looking for it, we found him. Just didn't expect it to be the commander. And there we go, Pashano. Fighting Herr Spiegel. Grenades are being thrown, but these trenches are not forgiving as Pashano takes out one, gets traded away. And Eastern Group manages to make a step forward. Thank you very much for your follow, Rafix. Welcome to the chat. As we see here, a rep station being taken out. And we have Macbeth Head here holding the defense. Panther is staying safe and holding on. And I think with that, this big flanking move was stopped. We still have some guys here on a flank coming in from the outside on the way to the city. And with these open fields, if we're honest, if you really want to make progress without getting sniped by the people that snipe, really godlike here. And on both teams there will be enough. And they're definitively dwindling it out there. As we see Morisato taking out one of the circle, as we have Yeet there. The side, holding on. And he gets taken out. And there we go. One guy near Pierce Farm. Very wide net. And ooh, did we just miss? Did we just miss a Greyhound taking out a Panther? And there goes the Greyhound by a rocket! Nice shots from the two anti-tanks here, Boronko and Letri. And with this Panther gone, one form of pressure on this side. Less. Could also have been the 76 there. Probably the 76. Spring here. Look at Astaroth. I was looking for a guy with a white helmet, not for the guy with the white costume. He doesn't give a fuck about visuality. He says, I will shoot you first, I will see you first. Here in my pocket. Let's see how it goes on for the man. And there he got absolutely massacred by the machine gun. Well, that's what you get for being an epic troll. There we go. 76 is on the main road. We have a medium tank here flanking for the circle, providing support for the infantry there. Let's see what he can do against this 76. Will be definitively interesting how that goes on, as the Eastern group here is slowly starts to get more and more involved in this meat grind here. I say more involved. They're holding on there. And a medium here, flanking far and nice. And here Sanitäter and Herr Spiegeln are moving forward with the support of Smoke. Smoke, very strong tool in advancing. As you can see here, as Sanitäter takes one out. And he gets traded away from Tricky Lurk. As it looks like. There we go. Heavy moving up. Two squad leads moving in on him. The medium there on the flank could start to get dangerous, as we have a Panther coming in on the main road. And this will be the next big confrontation between tanks. The infantry here is still battling it out over the open. That's a tough road to get on. But there's 76 versus Panther. 76 landed its shot in the Panther. Panther missed. Panther's second shot hits and the Panther blows up. And soon, with his tank, takes out another Panther, giving his team a huge advantage in a tank can play. And some here a good chance to move up. And let's follow this arty snipe because they look wonderful if they hit somebody. And there we go. They just highlight the arty. Just slightly out of distance. But we have one more. Same thing. Okay, let's go back. And there we go. The heavy tank is getting side shot from an anti-tank Bronchio here. But it's being also repaired at the same time by Nitso. Zuko here holding on. Tank is turning the main gun. Ooh. Zuko with a last minute reaction. Taking out the anti-tank there. And Nitso has to heal himself. Welcome in the chat, Andre. And they're even Cafe Vibe. They're repairing the tank. But puts his red head under the tracks, unfortunately. As a little trick, if you want to be a bit more exposed, you can lie on the tank and you will move with it. That's one of the solutions. As Kungux here is moving up now with the help of the smoke to the next point, where he will have a good chance to advance towards the city. So Eastern Group making progress slow and steadily. And I think we have a small tank battle here that we definitively need to see. We have a Puma here fighting a Stuart frontally. And somehow the Puma still lives. But not for long. There goes the Puma. Bloody Johnny, Halvard and Alex take out another tank. And that's the second Puma we see blowing up. And there we go. Double stack of heavy tank with the engineer on the back. Learn his lesson not to get overrun by his friendly tank. And Kukux here. Sticking through. Altegro will be in the interview afterwards to come and give a comment about the match. Surrounded. Nice now, rocket snipe on the engineer, on the tank. Unfortunately, a bit high. Kungux here doing nice work. Although his OP is not up, should have been taken out probably, didn't get the squad in on time. So, yeah, we will see how Lino Leos here is blocking the garrison. He definitely hears it. And Sprayman is looking for where... Ooh. Sprayman has a brain! And he used it. And Leon Leos listened and got away with his life. But the grenades are throwing back in the other direction. Sprayman there with nice grenades. And there we go. Garni was saved by Gont or Sprayman. Saving the whole thing. Yeah, Eastern Group playing a very, very controlled match. Ooh, and that's something interesting. We have a medium tank here. Far in the backside, flanking all the way around on Eastern Group. To get a chance and take some care of this heavy there that are double stacking. And that's a good way for Eastern Group to actually come back into the 10th game. As it looked like with the command mark, he should have been spotted though. And yeah. Let's see. He's sneaking in the back and very soon he will have shots on these tanks there. Nobody is running to take him out. Oh, and I love that move here from the guys here. Gotta give it to the red teamer. Sneaking in around the back. And with this move, they have to be quick. They have to drive full speed. And there they go. First target coming into view for them. First heavy tank being taken under control as Pashano and the squad there with Egesom are starting to take the city. We have the... that will be... that will be interesting. Medium tank getting shots, but can he take out the other heavy tank in time? Nope, he gets taken out by the 76. Very, very good job. Off the tank, off soon. Doing great work again in the last moment. Saving Big Bang there. And thank you very much for your follow, Malefin. I hope you like the game. And there goes the other tank down to Satchel. Overextended too far. And we will follow the dear Pashano as we are coming into the first half hour of the match. On the other side of the wall, he will definitely hear the steps. Kaf though, seeing Cafe and Pashano jumping over the wall, but having two in front of him. Kaf being taken out by Cafe. Cafe tracked away by Elba. Egesom coming over. And this wall, that's the next hard part to cross for Eastern Group here, if they push on. Although we have something else interesting happening here. This guy, Baron von Salt, sneaking around the back somehow, don't know how. And yeah, getting in some dudes to start and create pressure. And there goes the spawn. And there starts the cap progress on Saint-Mer-du-Mont. So we'll focus. Circle has left some openings there in their defense that are being used currently by Eastern Group, as we see here German XX flanking around the city. And yeah, Baron there. So he already lost his guys there. Smoker. Good dude. Yeah, I think we will have a look here. Bit of infantry only. We've seen Panther rolling up in the city as well at Saint-Mer-du-Mont. And the pressure is on the circle right now with Eastern Group here moving up. Nino Leos taking out Bonkyo with a nice reaction to the shots he was receiving. And there come the nades. Gump. Back at it again. There we have a whole squad. Leoneleus brought on the satchel to clear the move on the next place. And we will definitely see how this one develops, as we have a nice squad here to get this present from Linoleus. Went back there. They have Dragani, and there go two. Covered Tuna. Stayed covered. And was safe. And there goes the OP of Baron from Salt. But the guys are getting towards the hard cap, and we see there the road is locked down by a tank. But Valde here coming back into the hard cap. And let's have a look how the flank of the circle is looking. They're flanking rather far, as we see a tank commander running around without a tank. And Yeah, rather stable for Mr. Sane. Nice. It will start to get interesting very, very soon. Because if Mr. Sane builds a red zone, there's... Nah, but he will bring dudes in to create some relief for the circle in the front as Eastern Group here is pressuring on the hard cap with Holiday that managed to sneak in. And I wonder what else he can pull off here. He's just creating pressure in the hard cap for now, which is a stable way of annoying the enemy, because look at the amount of people it takes to actually go look for this guy that just creates pressure in the back, which is nice for them. And the Eastern Group uses smokes to advance. Andy here pressing through on a solo mission. Let's see what Andy can pull off. He can pull off taking out the OP of Magnet, who will also come give feedback on the match after the game. And there we go, Magnet versus Andy. Who takes it? Andy takes it. Magnet down, OP down. And this solo mission will be a nice flank now of the man, as Evan, MC and the squad are now following up. And there we go, Hugnux has broken the next line of defense. There's nobody right now. But look at that, Mr. Sane has brought in one more squad lead. This means Eastern Group should have somewhere in the back a red zone garrison. And they start capping now. Let's see, garrison, red. If their alarm bells don't ring now at Eastern Group. Ooh, and they're already ready. Bronchio there, just waiting for the spawn probably. Nope. But they definitely have seen the garrison. There comes the defense lineup. Starting... 3 guys. They are cap racing. With not much pressure at the moment. But they are capping somehow over the pressure in the soft cap. I wonder if that means that we have some attempt of the circle somewhere to bring in a huge amount of people. And there we go. Tank with Big Bang. Coming to take care of some of this pressure back here. And there goes the infantry. Tank taking one shot from the anti-tank. Bronchio now with the next shot of the tank has to be taken out. And the tank does exactly that with a perfect shot. And with that, Shadow saved his tank, but not the OP of the enemy. The OP should be still there, as Sweet Soviet Potato is waiting for his chance to take out Hiwis, earlier commander of Eastern Group. And we will see what's going on here at the front. We have Macbeth Head with Smoker that moved on. And Smoker here on the famous outside flank of Saint-Mer Dumont. Now let's see how he decides to pick this corner. And he gets taken out by Knop. Also some good plays from the man today. And Eastern Group is closing the circle on Saint-Mer Dumont. Panther still holding down this one road. Crusader there sneaking through the side at the moment. And it is contested. And I think this here is just Harry taking out Macbeth Head. Moving on. And we have a medic for Eastern Group coming in. And they continue capping as the Panther here is keeping this area free. Medic retreated far enough though, he knew that there is a tank that will be shooting down. And we have the next guys coming in here with Fasciano. Moving in. We see here the circle. Again, flanking far with a Panther. They have one shot in the back of the Sad Demon. Second one sits, takes out the Panther's motor engine, and the Panther gets taken out by the 76 Heavy from the side. Very stable here from Soon. Again, Soon seems to be killing everything in this match. And only the Panther there down the road is a problem, but looks like Bloody Johnny here is peaking. And with the bombing run coming in, that's the cover for them to push up the road. And the Panther already damaged from the bomber. Now, only question... Ooh, the Panther missed. 76 retreats though. As smoke has fallen into the area. And we will see what Smoker here can do as an engineer. Whoa. Smoker smoked. Big news, but he gets taken out. Yeah, Artie messed up south big time. You're right, Soldado. And there we go. Now 2 tanks on the road. 76 of Bloody Johnny blind firing through the smoke. Panther having taken damage and blowing up with a second shot. Very good blind fire, and we have an airhead coming down. But nade is out. And airhead is gone. And with it, the point is surrounded, circle is defending, holding down all the corners. And look at that. Eastern Group is ready to move in. They know Panther is gone. Convoy is marching ahead. HE is loaded. Oh my god. Let's see what the circle has prepared for these Panthers. If it's just this Puma, that's a sad story. But I think there goes the circle with a very organized move into the hard cap. 3 tanks in a row. Puma is returning fire and retreating. That's all you can do with these tanks, but added to taking their track. And with the tank creating the breach there for Eastern Group, they managed to move in. And there goes the Puma, still holding on to these corners where the tanks are coming in, firing HE as far as I see. There goes the Puma. Did he have a satchel? Or nope, he got taken out by the tank. And there goes Eastern Group, creating now a huge amount of pressures with these 3 tanks brute forcing the hard cap of Saint-Merdoumont. Nice call of them, and by taking out the Panther that was holding off the floodgates for Eastern Group. They just brute force their game in with 3 tanks. They come in. Even if 1 or 2 were taken out in the process by some traps, there would have been a 3rd. And there they go. Tanks already starting to take up the entrances that lead to this point. But look at that. Ananats in the hard cap. Did he bring a satchel on any of these tanks? We definitely need to see that. And we will follow with Eastern Group taking that Saint-Merdoumont and creating the 4-1. And look at that, Hill 5. Empty so far. Baron there preparing the offense, but still under fire. And we have a Panther here coming in, taking fire with Distrina. And welcome to the chat, Dictator with 3 R's. Iggy, let's go. And there, Panther taking shots. 2 heavies in front of him. Panther bounces on the 76, who is nicely angled. And with that goes down to another shot of the 76 here with Bloody Johnny. As Bloody Johnny's spot is covered by the medium. And their Eastern group in an all-out move for the next cap. Look at that. That's manpower coming onto hill. And ooh. It looks bitter for the circle. If this arrives soon. We have some guys here coming in. Garrison didn't seem to be built as we had a supply truck coming in. And all is in the hand of this medium tank here. And Reese coming in with his squad from the side and the Luchs. So here the tanks of the circle can shine by holding off the infantry. And that's exactly what they start doing. Hill 6 though, under capture. And Eastern group with the offense here of Baron, Zuko. All pushing in hard. And this looks hard for the circle. I think that's the rights. But not Shitisa Ege. Ashano with the satchel towards the Luchs. The Luchs really creating a mess here. But the hard cap under control. And we have the last bomber coming in. Not hitting anything. And the bombing run of the circle starts clearing the hard cap. Oh my god. Last second change. They also started to cap St. Merdumo. Although Eastern group is retreating and circle manages to pull off a comeback. Oh my god. What a comeback. Tanks holding on inside the hard cap, surviving this long. Jon Snow doing an absolute god's work. And the Gary spawn there and the Gary build from who was coming in there from the side before. Absolutely holding on to Hill 6 for the moment. We'll have a quick look to St. Merdumo as St. Merdumo was rather hardly pushed back by the circle actually. So Eastern group is not safe and done yet with this point. We'll definitely have to have a look at that. And as artillery isn't effective this far back, we will have to find the tanks of Eastern group. And as it looks, one went down, the other retreated, and the third one would be on the flank. Let's see here what Zuko and his squad can do next to this hard cap. I say and his squad, but he goes down. His guys will come back. But look at that. Nice comeback from the circle. Very last moment. Very good timing of the commander there. And what do we have here? We have an all-out brawl and we have a satchel charge next to the tank, blowing up, taking out everything around, but just not damaging the tank enough to blow it up. Cover Tuna on the sides though has other plans for that. He's planning to make the tank ignored. And what does Big Bang do? He gets out. Running after the satchel loot. And the medium tank there. Coming in. Yes, Eastern group still fighting to take control, complete control of this zone here. The circle doing an absolute glorious job in holding on. bringing in more people now into the open area with the tank there damaged currently. Only dual wielding tank will... Ooh, is getting rockets there from the side. Definitely big problem for the tank if nothing happens very soon. Big Bang coming in, Pashano also coming in with repairs as it looks. Oh, Pashano gets taken out. And the circle here pushing back. And now we have a very... No, it's a nice line spread between the points. But here, this squad of the circle here in the back, they will create big pressure in the back. And welcome to the chat, Pshi22. And there Macbeth from the back cleaning up. And there goes the cap pressure on hill 6 again. Suko still near the hard cap. Still holding on, doing magic with his Yin sign. And Eastern group here now having to rebuild their offense. They had it all in their hands. And one perfectly timed bombing run. And a big garrison spawn of the circle took the whole thing back. Very nice. And I think we will follow the progress of the circle here, who is putting pressure on the hard cap. And I think this squad here of Reese has a good job to bring in some extra pressure. Tank here also finally done. Taken out probably by the medium tank here, by Jon Snow, who saved the team's butts by standing in the hard cap and defending himself very nicely, as Hinckley here is going on. Yes, and circle starting to capture. But there goes the medium in the cap, in with that. They start retaking here. Boy, Hashif. No clue. Guess here, but still trading pressure. Still under big pressure here from the circle. Hill 6 only over soft cap power being kept. EQ. And here with the OPs near the hard cap, they create pressure. And we have a bomber coming in. Although... because they combine it. I see. They have an airhead coming down here. They flush forward with the bomber to create some pressure for the airhead. Airhead should be covered by the squad of Tsuko. Let's see if they can pull it off while the circle is starting to cap Saint-Merdumo. Airhead coming down in the field. But there already are grenades being thrown by Evian MC. And let's see if his aim is true. It absolutely is. Airhead is gone. The squad there didn't take care of their airhead as they were absolutely in a crossfire. And let's see what the circle did. They pushed in. They pushed out. There we have one tank of Red Bloody Johnny coming in. Although he has a satchel man on his side running along. And they are doing all they can to defend. And bomb. There goes Sanitator. I wonder though if the 76 already has a satchel on his bum. So far they are retaking the cap, and let's see what this recon tank can do against this 76. Gun of the 76 is already towards the back. See, will the recon drive forward? And there is smoke. Therefore, ooh. Will he come knocking? Yes, he will come knocking. And there goes first shot of the Recon tank into the back of the 76. Let's see, second shot. Can the tank react fast enough? Gun is turning back. And the Recon tank blows up. Nice shot from Halvard. Saving their tank. And now they will have to repair before they bring pressure back to the hard cap. The circle did a good job in pressing back there into the hard cap with Elba and Gas taking control of some of the exits, Cortex taking control of the next exit, and Eastern Group is actually pushed out of the hard cap. They have to push back in. All they have here is the side flank coming in and from the back, so they have to, with this maneuver, the circle is, if not capturing, at least gaining a lot of ground on the map. And there goes a satchel. Taken out quite a few guys in the hard cap. And Eastern Group is recapping. Although control of the hard cap still to the circle. That's not done. Halvard and his tank now moving back up towards that. Let's see what the squad here can do. Now Eastern Group under a lot of pressure as they're really being pushed out. Mr. Sane here probably having found the enemy here. Yes, he did. And starting to take countermeasures in clearing the hard cap out. Eastern Group wanted to close it quick and didn't clear out the hard cap fast enough. Therefore, they are bleeding a bit right now. And the cap here is being contested. The Set Demon here moving up with the tank, coming in from the side, circle holding on to these entrances with a squad that covers it off. Smoke is being thrown to create entrance to the point. And Linoleos here with his flanking squad with Knife from Eastern Group, who gets a rocket shot at him from Blankman. Blankman to the church. Ooh. And look at Gas. With one satchel, he makes the tank to a satchel. Let's see if Bloody Johnny can pull it off. No, unfortunately, who couldn't? And there goes the 76. That created the pressure for Eastern Group to come back to the hard cap. But maybe with Andy coming in from the back. Gas is leaving the tank to blow up. As you will know, Satchel will go anytime, but he didn't leave early enough to stay alive. And with that, it is contested again with Sanitator inside the hard cap. And here Macbeth head on the outside. One of the guys inside the city. The rest still on a way to fight in. And this satchel charge blew a big hole in the defense of Eastern Group. So with that going on, the cap going back and forth, let's see how the offense of Eastern Group is going. The offense, through all this pressure, pushed back. As could be expected, if the main focus is on the defense for a moment to keep the point. But we have sneaky boys coming up here anyways towards the cap in the end. And that's what we want to see. Let's see how it looks here for the circle. Circle has an open road towards the hard cap. After that, the resistance seems to have hardened a bit, although not too much people of Eastern Group are there. They're seeming to be controlling it. just as much as necessary, or a little less, as they have more troops focused somewhere else. No, they're just very far out. I wonder what this flank here is doing, but I guess is they preventing backstabbing. Although this means the circle walks free in front here with Sprayman coming in with a huge amount of people. We have Source Code riding in on the Panther here. And let's see what the guys here can do. Circle now starting to look more and more stable with the Panther coming in. With the infantry just taking the church for free. Coming in here. No counter push so far for Eastern Group. They're spread too far. And we're still playing 50 versus 50. Yeah, and Macbeth here. This squad is the ones that will have to pull off the hero plays to keep this cap for their team. And with 30 minutes to go, the match is still open, and I think we will have a quick look at what's going on at the artilleries. So at Potato here, often seen on the artillery, I think, if I remember, shooting freely. No snipers creating any pressure. Then here on the side of Eastern Group, the artillery is pressed by snipers, but they're counter pushed by heavies here. Pizza Mozzarella defending. But we will go back to the Merdemont and see how the progress is going for the circle, as they are now really nearing the end zone of capping. We have just tanks waiting around the corner as artillery direct hits on or next to the tank. And we have a Panther and a medium coming in here for the circle, and the circle takes back Saint Merdemont. Nice move of the circle. Good focus. And with that focus, they managed to keep on. And the tank here getting damaged by Yeet from the side. Guys now having to repair again. And sadly Yeet didn't stay on to create an explosion for you, dear viewers. But Blankman is doing it from the front. And the tank currently empty. All crew repairing or protecting the guys repairing. And Blankman with his other shot taking on crew. Cosmo peeking out to see what's going on. And they are throwing in more guys. Blankman with an epic grenade kills all the crew of the tank. And what do we have here? An absolute... Oh! Cosmo got in! Cosmo got in on time! Oh my god! I thought the tank was empty. And how he definitely is retreating. And he can just pray that this smoke holds on, because the Panther is ready in the back to take him out. That's not done. Crusader saves his tank friend's bomb once again. And the circle starts counter pushing. Here. GK Ost. Crossing the field. Bold cross. And another tank caught in the open, but Bloody Johnny takes out the anti-tank. Tank so far still safe. And the circle now really starts to counter push. They start to bring in smoke from the artillery. And I wonder if we missed an airhead or something. Because when's the time to put a airhead? Definitely now. Tank here has been taken out now by the Panther who pushed forward. Unfortunately the tank was alone. Solo tanking for the moment as the rest of the crew got killed. But here, look at this. Some Nkuguks with a garrison here on the side flank. Redstone garrison could spawn in as there was some free time. And they start to push in from the side. But there we have the airhead for the circle coming down in the smoke. Nicely timed with the bombing run. And was the airhead spotted by Eastern Group? Kirit moving on towards the airhead. Can he take it out on time before the spawn comes in? We will see. Kirit on the airhead taking it out. Ooh! Getting shot off by Artie. And with that, it's down to Capital on bringing down the airhead as he gets taken out as well by artillery and his grenade first shot. And this is a tragic moment for Eastern Group as Circle brings off the spawn on the airhead. 2 squadlets coming in. Cortex and Mayore directly placing down OP, starting the progress of the cap in the side hard cap of Pierce Farm. That's a big play. And very nicely pulled off. They definitely have trained this move nicely with the artillery protecting the airhead and the medium tank here in the defense. Already eating one from Yeet. Yeet will definitely... Ooh, Yeet bounces on the medium tank. And look at that big spawn for the circle. If the artillery of Eastern Group doesn't start falling now soon, that point is gone. So Eastern Group though taking out quite a few in the process as they are coming from the back and pushing in from both sides towards the airhead. Airhead, is it still up? Nope, the airhead has gone, OPs has gone. Tank or grenades have done the defense for Eastern Group. Big hole filled with only 1 squadlet there in the field, still hanging on for dear life. And let's see what guard here can do. Oh no, in the hard cap, just in the middle of it. Another big amount of people creating pressure. And I really like what the circle did here. This is something you only can pull off if you really train it, because the RT needs to hit very precise to protect the airhead spawn nicely. And there we go, Eastern Group taking back control of Pierce Farm. The whole thing calmed down a bit, and I will see if we can have a quick look onto the stats, as we have a small overview here on the attack of Eastern Group. As now the circle is focused a bit more frontwards, they might have a chance to come in here from the back. But let's see what's going on in the stats. We have Elba with 71 kill, followed by Gas with 65. Iggy, the Eastern Group, Sad Demon by 60. Kotex with 48. Boyehavshi with 47. And that are the top leaders for now. And I think here this offense of the guys is being held back by 2 tanks, if you look at it. They are smoking, but the smoke there won't bring too much. And I like the defense approach of the circle here, taking spawns in the corner there, where they have a cross on two entrances where they can control from there. Yeah, circle coming back, bringing back a lot of control here into their game. And with 26 minutes to go, everything's still open. And let's see what Who's Afraid here can pull off against Soon. Soon so far pulled off a lot, but Who's Afraid is on the side of the tank. Tank even slowed down a bit for the satchel charge. And with the satchel charge on bar now. And Bronchio taking out another guy with a rocket. Soon here, waiting around the corner. We'll meet explosive end anytime soon. Let's see if we can take Lucky One with him. No, Lucky One was actually lucky, but not for long. He got taken out by something else. And there we have something sniping down the road, but the heavy tank here got taken out from afar. Was it a heavy? Looks like a medium. And looks like Circle is getting back tank-wise as well. As we see here, the tank gameplay of Eastern Group is being regrouped. They have to rebuild, they have resources at the limit at the moment, as we see here. Boyd taking out one more. There goes the Panther. Moving up here, the Retima from the circle will quickly jump on, read the rotation, and see how this push here goes. They also stack the two tanks behind each other. In front the Panther, in the back the medium, and they start to push out. They still didn't push out all of Eastern Group though, they still have a way to come in, but they seem to have over pushed even. Nope. I just have had a bad orientation here on the map. Elba here pushing out with his squad. That's the guy on 70 kills so far in roughly 70 minutes. And Artie continuing to hammer down. And let's see what Eastern Group is doing here with a big amount of people on the outside flank holding on. Circle here having managed to push back on this point. Push back St. Murder Me, a little SMDM push out, and we have Baron again. Just sneaking in the back. Looking for the perfect placement of his OP. There we go, Baron from Salt. And with the medium tank here. Taking out another garrison of the circle. They're just focusing now on the defense as they have to rebuild this one properly. They don't want to lose the match. And there they go. Set back quite a bit of time. Yeet here coming with the rockets. Eating them all over the map to create some pressure for his team. And let's see what's going on here. Panther now. Moving up slightly more. And have a look where the other heavy tank is also coming up on the road, so we will definitely have a fight between these two. Not far off. But if we zoom in here, we see nothing. And as we see nothing, the Panther needs to come at least a bit more, move up a bit more. But now the medium is coming in for the circle, creating some more pressure. Later there on the outside flank, that was in the start hindered by artillery of Eastern Group. But look at this. Everything under control. It's looking like they are meat grinding. Again, as we see a nice rocket taking out one guy in the building. Later here. I really like this play of the circle, that they just wait behind the corner and let their guys move up. Well, some of them. move. And there comes the tanks. There they move up. And with this, with the Panther here, we see it very, very small in the screen. The green thing down there, that's Zoom in his tank. Cool Hell Let Loose artist, by the way, if you guys didn't check out the Steam artwork on Hell Let Loose, he created some epic ones there. And there we go. Let's see. Do they get a visual through the smoke? Probably not. They're in range to shoot. I don't think you can see through this. Although they seem to be shooting at each other, which means the Panther is getting shots from two different things. And with shots of the anti-tank gun and the tank combined, taking out this Panther, Eastern Group is on the first step to claw their way back to St. Mary. And there comes a bombing run. Also adding extra pressure in this area. Although it seems to be flying a bit between where the guys are. And Soldado says oof. Anti-tank down there in the smoke, paid off for these two here. Good play from Eastern Group. And the tank already sniping. Still sniping from the back, and now they have two heavy tanks moving in. Two 76s coming in to create extra pressure in the front. But I'm certain the circle managed to catch up now in tanks, as well as some of Eastern Group were satcheled. And with that, the resource game is going on. 18 minutes on the clocks. Still open game. Over here trading. And there we go. Greyhound also coming in, taking out one. But I'm certain somebody has a rocket for Shadow and Cosmo here. If it's not Yeet, that just got taken out by the machine gun. It might be one later. But with that cover to the side, the Greyhound here takes some freedom to create some pressure for his team. Although as they're doing tanking, they're not seeing everything, of course. And with that, Letri takes out the Greyhound, pushing forward Macbeth here. Having some more freeball. And Source Code here is in an interesting position. I think he's on the position where he can start sneaking up with his squad. But for now, he will be sniping. And with the Recon going over the map. We have a more calm thing. Burn here, Burn from Salt, still flanking. Still doing a nice job coming in on the side. And I love how you react in the chat. On the last minute save of the commander there. Oh, I don't see it in the screen. Of the circle. With a glorious bombing run. And there we see Source Code slowly. And this is the man to pay attention to as he takes out Terminix X. And also another one in the field. Source Code is on a round as he puts down his OP. On the way to start capping. And this nasty it can be if you have somebody in the hard cap. It means we have to search them for fuck's sake. And Source Code here, bringing in his squad nicely, also spreading out nicely, decentralizing the whole thing. And Eastern Group now having to react on this extra pressure. can create some pretty freedom for cover Tuna and Elba here on the side. And let's see how Elba is going. As we have cover Tuna here, going around the corner, taking out one. Elba taking out the OP. And taking out the guys protecting the OP too. All that's left is the garrison. But so far they have bigger problems. Elba, one more! And through the bushes, he finds his target. Satchel takes out the garrison. That's why we didn't see anymore. And Elba finally taken down by the machine gun. But look at that. This offense here to the hard cap. This is pain for Eastern Group. They have a garrison there, but the garrison should be... I don't know if Blankman saw it. Tank there in the back, moving up to protect the garrison. Also a lot of anti-tanks guns on the road. And here comes the defensive spawn of Eastern Group. As we have arty snipes or rockets flying a bit off. As we have a lone tanker repairing a tree. Hey Balier, what you doing? Yeah. The tree needs repairing. But let's return to gas here. Ooh, I gotta learn this climb. Who somehow managed to get up onto the roof into a very interesting position. From there, he takes out quite a few to the back there. Let's see, gas. Magnet. Also going down. Gas with a nice streak. Already bringing in quite a lot for his team. And also Suko going down. With that he is at least 4 or 5. With that they start capping. The garrison in the hard cap though. Still spawnable. Although Yeet is now a big danger. To these guys. As Yeet is moving up. Although Morisato has a chance to take him out. Nope. And there we go, Yeet. Finding the garrison, lying down. In the last moment. Oh, that must feel so bad for the man. I'm sorry for him. As there goes the first anti-tank gun. Ooh, look at that. There, flanked by medium tank. The medium tank with Big Bang takes out a Panther in the offense for the circle. Absolute epic flank of this 3. And Eastern Group still holding on with all they have, and even the Panzer IV now. Is he known? Is he known? There comes a bomber. And there goes nothing. Tank moved. But look at that. Medium behind medium. And with that, they take out 2 tanks. And Eastern Group now taking back control of the tank game. With that, they're definitively back. And they will have 1 more Panther or 2 between the next cap. But for this, they have to hold on, as source code here is doing an absolute epic thing with his squad, creating a huge amount of pressure. The guy from the roof was taken out. And the circle just keeps hammering in pressure. And look at that, Eastern Group now in full on defense. The outside flank has fallen too, with Linoleos there in the machine gun holding on. And Eastern Group has a lot of work to do to come back. And here we see some tank crews in the infantry as well, as the medium tank here gets shot into the back and will get taken out any moment now here by Dark Leonas. Will the shot land? And the tank seems to take a nice trajectory. Dark Leonas hits the tank and it blows up. And up we go to the eastern group here, pushing forward. I would say they definitely used their medium tank to a big extent though, taking out a Panther and a medium tank in the offense. And let's see Cooks here going on. Let's see how this goes. Let's have a quick look onto the map. Let's see a few first break carries, 2 heavy tanks now for Eastern Group. Welcome to the chat, Gary Tide. And yeah, I don't see the push on St. Mary coming in this time, except they pull off like an airhead or something. We have a Panther here coming back. But for the Eastern Group, for now, all the offense is pulled back. And they are holding on to their mid cap. With the 76s here moving up. But, ooh, German XX just saving the tank in the last moment. And look at him popping off. Taking out 2 already. But now in a crossfire. Very, very nasty. Thank you much for your follow, Gary Tide. Welcome to chat. And he screamed as he did his last hop. And the heavy tanks moving up. Although on their side, now being taken out. Quite a few guys. And Eastern Group now gaining ground in the last minutes. I wonder if they can take one more tank. One more point. And depending on how this plays off, we can see a lot. As we see Sprayman here. Again, not giving up. And with that, Soon has a problem on his bum. Trying to climb the tank to get on the satchel. All the tanks not driving away so far. And now they double satchel the tank. Ooh! Last moment save by the enemy Panther. Panther bounces. Do they return fire on time? Ooh, the shot misses. There is more though in the back as they're double stacked, but this tank isn't in the safe yet. And there they go, fighting away. Absolute nice play of the guys here. And let's see, Panther here after Estima. Driving back, taking it slow. Definitely will start repairing in any moment. And the 76s here are developing their position, although without infantry. And there goes Cover Tuna on the next tank. Now only 2 inside. And he got driven over. If only he put the satchel on the tank that stopped. Yeah, tanks there. A bit in trouble. Because the infantry doesn't keep up at the moment. Tank retreating as the Panther there is getting repaired. And not holding down on the advantage on tanks that they have currently. We are watching as the airhead here drops. We see Kent Brown and Comp already moving in the right direction to take care of it. We are hearing some heavy bombers too as the bombing run here for the attack. of the circle goes down. Takes out 1 or 2 in the start. But not much done, as Eastern Group is very spread. And I think the airhead there in the back is hot. And gone. Circle reacted. The outside flank here is a dangerous one. Oh, did we miss a tank going down? Nope, they retreated. Good job, guys. 5 minutes, and I think in these 5 minutes, not much might change. I mean, Evan is on the way, but there is so much to fight through. I think it's in the hand of these guys here that will trade it out right now. The Panther being double repaired by Smack and Richomi. Smack though having to heal as he's pushing forward slowly. Eastern Group there with 3 tanks looking into the direction of that. The Panther here doing super nice work. But first shot is in. Retreat into safety. Both guys here are already repairing. That Pounder isn't going down anytime soon. And with 4 minutes on the clock, it can't end 2 in a row. And with that done, we will see. Let's see what can bring in the last crazy push. This? No. I think, guys, not much more might happen, as Eastern Group there is starting to double stack the tank to push on the Panther, who is getting another shot from the front. This is being repaired, and it goes back. Ooh. And I would say that was a miss on the tracks, probably. The Panther didn't blow up. And we will have a quick look to the stats. Elba now with 108 kills, followed by Gas with 103 kills, followed by Sad Demon with 86, and then Kotex with 70. So Elba absolutely doing a lot, as the tanks here are trading. The 76 now down as his first shot missed and retreating, being taken out by the Panther tank now. But what the Panther might not know yet is that there is a second 76 coming in, putting one into the Panther, and let's see if the reload battle for the tanks will be quicker. And there goes the Panther, taking out 2 with Tarenzima. And with that, they need to step on the gas to take back Pierce Farm. Mr. Sane here offering the chance, but there it is. GG for both teams. 2 minutes to full capture. Won't happen anymore. Absolutely beautiful game. I think we saw a very nice plays from both sides. Very well structured and thought of plays. Also both sides had some openings free that they still had left. And welcome Lonkis. And Panther now just pushing for slowly. That's the game. Panther also getting blown up by the last 76, as it looks like. And there we go. All in on the Panther to take it out. That bombs could have been used earlier to take out this one, as we now have the last bombs here going down from the commander of Eastern Group. He definitely had enough supplies. And yeah. Nice. Let's see the last kills of Elba in this match. 1. Let's count with him. 2. Elba just... Come on, Elba. 2 more kills. And he gets taken out by Crusader. And that's the game. Now medium tank pushing in. In the end. Shift W, baby, run. GG. Absolute epic game for the 2. Don't run anywhere yet. We will listen to the commanders or to some squad leads of the teams in the postcast. And yeah, let's have a quick look. Most kills by guest, overtaking Elva in the last moment with 112 on the 90 minutes. And yeah, we'll turn on Discord. And I think we'll have a quick look into the strat sketch while we wait for our guests to come on. I think what we saw Eastern Group do very, very nicely before is just encircle and send me Durmo. Afterwards, they were a little quick and got taken out. And got retaken by the circle here by just the pushes from the front. As they were having a huge push on the corner there. Or no, hill 6 it was. Well, one of both.
Hey, 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 hey!
Hey, Ele! What a game!
Oh, what a game! You just name it. Oh, it's so fucking. I'm so sweaty.
Yeah.
So from view of a caster, this comeback was so fucking awesome.
It was legendary. I was like, the game is done, GG guys! And then the bombing run came in.
Same here. Honestly, it was so awesome.
Yes,
So
absolutely.
I have to do something here. Alright.
I loved it. The guests have the Discord links. They will come in anytime soon, I guess. I have opened the strat sketch now. Maybe we want to have a look on something in the strat sketch in the meantime.
Yes, just a moment. Oh, ich hab hier this one.
You
Sorry
got some
in the
clips,
stream,
Paul?
guys. Ah! Now I'm here. Now I'm fully here.
Nice. Yeah. Do you still need the link of the strat sketch?
I
You have it,
I
right?
have the link. I already have it. I have to set up everything. It's
I think
just a little bit difficult sometimes.
I'd like to talk about the push on Pierce Farm with the airhead of Eastern of the circle.
Yeah.
Because
Just
this
wait.
was
Just give me a couple seconds. Give me a couple
yeah.
seconds. And this ad was just a changer.
That was an absolute game changer, yeah. It pushed all of Eastern Group back and it almost took Pierce Farm too.
Yeah.
I mean, like, the tank saved the game there, basically.
I'm too stupid to find the right link.
Wait, I'll send it again.
The strat sketch.
No problem. There we go. Back at it, and thank you very much for your follow, Joystick. Yeah, I think this airhead was nice, as it was covered by Artie. I don't know if you hit the airhead with Artie. Does it get destroyed?
No.
No?
No, you don't.
So they timed it very nicely that the spawns could come in and covered the airhead just amazingly. So
absolutely right.
Yeah, big up to the circle for pulling it off. Unfortunately, it didn't play out in the end. Well, it played out in keeping St. Mare for sure. And the Panther in the end just held on for dear life and took out 2 Panthers in the end. 2 76 is also nice.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I don't know why, because I can't show the spread sketch actually in my stream. Doesn't matter. Just let's talk about it.
Yeah, I think Summer Dumore had a lot of holes on both sides compared to the game you had against the circle. There were at least 2 roads always open to be walked into, although they controlled the map really, really, really wide. So for the circle, in the end, it didn't matter this much. Although once the assault there was through, it also started creating pressure from the back, which allowed the Eastern group to come in from the front here, I guess. And just with that triple tank stack, they pushed it hard.
Did you see
Yes.
the one tank stopped in the front? I think they want to change the way they want to run or drive into the point on this point, but the seconds 76, it's like they want to make babies or whatever. It was funny move. It was funny to see. But
I didn't pick that up.
but yeah, this tank push in this situation was so awful. TC, the circle couldn't do anything against this.
Yeah, it was
Nothing.
It was very well pulled off, and the infantry also managed to pull in, although the artillery was punishing that at that entrance.
Yeah, and here we are now. I have this strat sketch live in my stream.
Yeah, I think this was one of the things, and in the corner, I mean, there are no words for it, honestly.
Yeah.
What happened?
And then the transition, I think. Oh,
I know it was Hill 6, right?
Yeah. Here are some SLs running through the point.
Yeah,
I think
transition of Easter group was absolutely deadly. I mean, we can zoom in on that a bit.
And did they build up a Gary anywhere there?
Yeah,
in this area?
Yeah, they built an offensive Gary there, and as soon as the cap was kept, was a red zone area even, I think. They started pushing there. Well, they had the wide flank already alleyways like that somewhere.
Okay.
And yeah, then they just started pushing with like a huge amount. They didn't even care about St. Mary. They were like, the 3 tanks will hold it. We will take Hill 6.
Honestly, I would have done the same.
Yeah. I think it's a very nice move. I think it created a huge amount of pressure, just that the circle managed to hold on in the last seconds with the tank in the hard cap and the bomber just really saving it and hitting the enemy's last second made a huge difference.
Something like this, right? So the orange points were mostly of infantry of EG. In this position, and the bomber was running from south to north, and they killed. And they killed. Yeah, the bomber was perfect.
Commander saved the game there.
Yeah, so, honestly, yes.
Big up to the commander of the circle there.
Yeah, and then the sweaty time of the game started.
Yeah, like Saint-Mer Dumont was just engulfed by both teams. And it was looking like the circle was more defending the point and not bringing in enough people to start capturing it because they were taking control already of more things before completely taking it. So they had to wait until the tanks there were completely gone off Eastern Group before they could take it.
They did everything right, circle, because they didn't stop to the push on SMDM with some people. Because of this, they could start again and again and again the cap of SMDM, the progress. And I clear the slide a little bit. The only trouble they had was in this area here, because they had some people here, some people here, some people here, as I remember correctly. And after, just another thing, because of those people, just I don't know, 10 people, 10 infantry guys in this area, made so much trouble, especially because of the close combat fights against the tank. that they started the cap progress. Okay, EG defended. Yes, started cap progress, defending, starting the cap progress, but they bought time for their team,
Yes,
and this was the
absolutely.
important point.
Time and place somewhere else on the map because you had to focus back these resources to keep the cap held.
Yeah, we have two guests. I see.
Hello.
Привет,
guys.
Ivan. Sich.
Привет. Guten Abend, mein Freund.
Guten Abend, Magnet.
Danke.
How are you guys?
I'm fine.
We're still alive after this game. That was a hard game for us.
You had an absolute epic game. You're free to talk. I will show the Discord in any moment if you want to turn on a cam. You don't have to. Otherwise, your logo will be seen in the stream. And
For this one.
yeah, feel free to comment.
So for us, for EG, start was pretty good. We captured point with a really strong pressure, especially by two stewards who was alive for a really long time, at least for the first 10 minutes of the game, and they gave us a big advantage in terms of destroying enemy outposts and stuff like this. And because of that, we made a good front line for the first half of the game, and after that, we tried to set up some sort of push towards the enemy fourth point. We had some success as well, but after that, by enemy tanks especially, and having problems with our own RC, we couldn't control enemy anti-RC, those guys on west part of the map. We couldn't hold the fourth point for a long time, so it's been 20 minutes, I suppose, and after that we lost that point, and that was really hard for us to hold because, again, RC stuff and reflanking enemy infantry from middle of the map around AA network, that was making for us really lots of problem, and we could not deal with this one, and had some positioning problems, how we split people and stuff like this. But anyway, we won, so GG.
Yeah, GG. Very nice game.
Yes, very nice game. What do you think? Or just a question. Did you have some resource problems because after a while, the circle did a crazy move with a jeep and 3 satchel people to your artillery, destroyed a lot of nodes. So, did you feel the missing nodes, and how long did you need to rebuild them?
I felt nodes problem for 5 minutes at least, and we tried to restore, but not all of them. You destroyed most of our nodes. We had only 2 left, 1 manpower, 1 fuel node. And our tank crew, who just died recently after you destroyed all these nodes, they went to restore those nodes, and they had like all fuel nodes, and we did not feel lack of fuel during the whole game. We also didn't feel ammunition. Lack of ammunition because you was killing our arty for a long time, so we didn't spend too much ammunition, and manpower was good for the whole game. I used encourage several times, and I didn't experience any problem except the airheads timing and reinforce a few times.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
And Bufo, do you have a question?
Yeah, Иван, у тебя тоже есть комментарий?
Ну, я думаю,
По-русски,
что...
по-английски, как
Да,
хочешь.
да, по-русски, да. Я думаю, что командир наш даст более полную картину. Вот, ну, вот, мне, конечно, показалось, что мы чуть-чуть не дожали, мы были близки. Вот, и наши проблемы были, что мы вот внутри города на 4-й точке не все улицы зачистили и побежали в атаку. Вот, наверное, надо было там немножко укрепиться. И тогда могли победить. Вот, игра очень была тяжелая. Команде соперников спасибо. Я все.
Thank you. Yeah, I think you're right. The game was a tough one.
Yeah,
But
thank
I
you for the game.
think
That was a tough one.
You will see a lot of cool things in the stream. Both teams had absolute epic plays that they pulled off. And I'm not sure if somebody of the circle will still come. They were invited. Yeah.
we'll see. But just allow me another question. Do you know the airhead on PS Farm? Because yeah, and what happened? Because I was sitting in the stream and thought, okay, this airhead is done because there was a shooter just 10 meters next to the airhead, and a couple seconds later, I saw the airhead spawner. I thought, what the hell is going on? What happened here? Fuck.
Yeah, his nades just fell short, unfortunately.
Our officer couldn't make
Mhm.
a movement to airhead in timing, so he had a problem with it. He's supposed to put an outpost around airhead and get some people on outpost to push that airhead, but not enough time. Because we were busy about this half track who was right behind us by the gardens and went north line 4. So
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, I understand. I understand it. Yeah.
So
Okay.
that was enemy commander, someone else who tried to drive over me in half track.
Yeah. This was definitely a crazy play and another crazy play. Just clip it or whatever. Just look in the stream. This bombing run for the defense for the circle. Oh
It's
shit.
brutal.
What did you thought in this situation or in this moment?
The last bombing run, you mean?
I mean the defense bomber because I
In the last
predicted in
point.
this situation, yeah, hill 6, you kept 80%, 90%, and I predicted, okay, GG. And then this was on game time 40, I think.
Oh, this bomb run was too bad. I didn't have. I was looking. I was expecting some sort of what's called recon plane or something else, but didn't get it in timing, and I missed bombing run because lack of information about enemy, where they spawn, where they're coming from, and stuff like this. So I just didn't have enough information, and I fucked up with airhead, which was next to the circle, north side.
Oh yeah, you mean we just talked about two different. You just
Huh?
talked about PS Farm, right? The bomber
No,
PS Farm.
no.
Okay.
Bombing on last point.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I think with that we can finish, right?
Yeah,
I thank you very,
Yeah.
very much for coming by, Sich and Magnet. Спасибо
you.
большое.
Just
And
Спасибо.
yeah,
Auf Wiedersehen, mein Freund.
see you
Auf
next
Wiedersehen.
time.
See you
Пока-пока.
next
Have a
time.
good evening.
Bye, guys.
Yeah, Eli.
All right.
I think with this game concluded, leave Eli a follow, guys. He deserves it. He does great work in casting, mainly in German. As far as I
And
know.
also, just leave a follow for Bafanato, guys.
Thanks. And yeah, we will raid on to somebody and say hi there. Thanks for watching. See you next time.
Just one last call. Let's talk
Okay.
1 minute about the result and the what does it mean for the season for the ECL.
Actually, yes, good idea. Let's
We
go
have
to division rankings. That is.
we have 2 more points for the circle. So this circle is now on place 5
Yes.
with 20 points.
They moved up.
And Eastern Group established their position on place 4.
Yeah,
with
so they're
23
just
points.
1 point behind Hated and Cerberus. Still very, very much in reach for place 2 for sure.
Yes.
And depending on what's going on in Finland loose, maybe they will have a crack at them. We will see.
We will see. All right.
Yeah.
Wish you a good evening.
Yeah.
Have a nice evening. Bafnada, thank you for streaming with you,
thank
the
you very
post and the
much.
precast. Leave a follow. Bye bye, guys.
Bye bye, guys. Have a nice evening. Let's raid on and see you next time.